guys, Starseeds. I'm here to give you guys your weekly reading for March 4th to the 10th. And for the beginning of the week, we have the number 39, imbalance and positive polarity from the Pleiades. So what does this mean? Well, we tend to want to be at a higher vibration all the time, right? And when we get around people who are in so many ways lower vibrational, or if you feel icky because of it, or you're attracting that type of situation to yourself, you try not to engage, which is not the proper way to do things. You have to start engaging in understanding why this is happening. Doesn't mean that you have to argue with people or be confrontational or anything like that. It just means you have to understand the reasoning behind negative energy. Okay, it is necessary. It is your shadow work. It is within you that you are attracting this. Okay, so if you have a person that keeps arguing with you about some thing and you're just like, I don't understand why this person keeps coming up or why we can't get along, then you start looking at their attitude towards you and what you don't like about it. Okay, and there might be something hidden within you that you probably have been that way towards other people, or maybe it's something that you need to assess about your power and how much power you're giving other people to control your emotions. Okay, so this is all about balancing your energies, your darkness and your light. Okay, not to ignore the darkness or to just say I don't have time for it. I just want to be happy all the time. It's necessary to do this. Okay, it's very, very important to do this work. So now number 39 as an angel number represents the divine life purpose or soul mission, and the steps that you need to take towards that. Okay, that you are fully supported by the angels and the ascended masters. Any higher dimensional being will always be there for you to assist you with whatever it is that you're going through. If you have any questions regarding your spiritual practice, your career change or profession change, transitioning from one thing to another, ask your angels, ask your guides to see what will be the less resistant path or smoother transition that you can take when it comes to this stuff. Okay, also call upon your angels when you need guidance or assistance when it comes to difficult people that you might be facing this week, and making sure that you have a positive outlook on this, and assessing your own wounds or anything that needs to be covered as well, any darkness that needs to be integrated and understood. Okay, so for the midweek's energy, we got number 33, desperation from Zeta Reticuli. So this is about understanding why you want to rush things. Okay, why do you want to rush from the mission to the goal, which is ascension? What is it about you that can't wait? You can't wait. Is it because you can't tolerate the earth or the way that people are? Is it because you haven't accepted your own shadows to begin with? Then that's why you can't accept everybody else's shadows. What's going on within you? Why do you have this perception of the world that things are going to be better in the future? Things are going to be better in the future. They're shitty right now. Stop thinking that way. When you get to thinking that way, you become desperate with wanting to change things, and then you start to ignore the actual blessings that you have at this time. You start to ignore the journey. You're just trying to get to the finish line. And this energy from the Zeta Reticuli is the same thing, where they ignored their journey and wanted to evolve so desperately that they cut corners. They cut corners and they ended up screwing their civilization over. So don't do that to yourself. Don't screw yourself over where you cut corners when it comes to growth, especially spirituality. It's time. It takes time. Okay, it takes time and effort on your part to want to develop your gifts, to want to assist people. You can't just jump or dive right in without knowing what you're doing. Okay, so number 33 as an angel number is a message from your angels that any positive changes or projects that you are trying to do right now will be worth the while, again, because you're taking your time and you're being assisted and you're being supported in you taking your time. So please just take the time that you need to learn your intuition, to tap into your gifts, to just receive the knowledge that you're supposed to receive for your highest and best, okay? We can't cut corners. We can't just go to somebody and let them do whatever they want to us when it comes to energy work. It doesn't work that way. We still have to go in and assess ourselves, assess our energies, and heal our own wounds, okay? So please just remain positive in that you are doing what you're supposed to do, and you are where you're supposed to be at this time, okay? So the next one, is this is for the end of the week, is number 32, linear thinking from the Zeta Reticuli. Again, it has a lot to do with the way that you perceive things. It doesn't just happen, you know, growth doesn't just happen out of nowhere. Growth takes time. Healing takes time. You know, everything takes time to do. As long as you're doing it daily, you know, as long as you are taking your time with it, one step at a time, you know, time. Time isn't linear. It is a spiral. It is there and doesn't exist. You know, we just feel that we have this perception of time because of, you know, the past and the present and the future. It seems like it's all aligned in one direction, but it's not, okay? So same thing with linear thinking. You can't just think straight ahead and straight and narrow. You have to take accountability for, or take into consideration, things that might veer you off your path temporarily for you to grow. You know, everything is about growth. Everything that you might think is a mistake is actually growth, a lesson learned, okay? A cycle that has been broken, etc. So don't be like the Zetas where they just try to go straight forward to a goal and don't even enjoy their time here, you know, don't even enjoy their time with their loved ones and stuff like that. So just take the time to be with yourself. Take the time and take a break if you need one. Don't overwhelm yourself with these energies coming in. If you think you missed something, you really didn't, okay? Everyone receives energy upgrades when they're supposed to. It doesn't, like for example, yesterday was the 3/3 portal. A lot of people think, oh my God, I missed it. No, you didn't. You didn't. You're just not, your subconscious didn't miss it. It's connected to it. Your conscious mind isn't as connected, but eventually you will see the potential of the energy that was brought in for you, okay? And it will start manifesting itself, and then you'll see, you know, the gifts that you have been given. Don't exert yourself, or don't overthink, you know, or don't think that you missed something out when you haven't, okay? All right, so that is all that I have for this week. Oh yeah, forgot, sorry. Let's go ahead and talk about number 32. So the message for number 32 is about your positive attitude, optimism, and having faith, because when you do this, you attract positive circumstances and energies into your life. Then you have the opportunity to manifest what you desire for your life's purpose and for your soul mission as well. So making sure that you are grounding that energy and that you are thinking positively. Don't think of this as a hard road. Think of it as a learning, you know, potential for growth and expansion, and understand that you're just trying to master yourself right now. You're not supposed to be the master of the universe. What is happening for this lifetime is you're mastering who you are, okay? Who you really are. All right. All right. So that is all that I have for this week, and hope you guys have a great week. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.